Hello, everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this marriage seminar. Adikemi Oluyege is my name. I want to believe some of you also already know me, but in case you don't know me, I'm a professor of microbiology and I've been in the university system for the past 29 years and I've been teaching, lecturing students, imparting knowledge. I have a passion to impart knowledge, to make people live their lives to their fullest. And particularly, I've been married for the past 32 years. I had a lot of challenges. I've struggled in my marriage when I started off, and not because of any bad thing as it were, but because I was finding it difficult to adjust to my partner, the person I've gotten married to, and we are exact opposites. So and not that I didn't see this before marriage, but I thought it had that we'll be able to cope. I didn't know it's going to have that gravity. I didn't understand the extent of adjustments that I needed to make in myself, in my behavior, in growth. I thought loving one another was just enough to get married. But as I entered into marriage, I had to learn that it will involve, learning a lot of things, growing, changing myself, not trying to change my partner, but changing myself, working it out, and uh, to God be the glory. I've been happily married for the past 32 years, and I have a calling, to help bring strong and healthy marriages. I do marriage counseling for couples preparing for marriage, and I have been doing this workshop. This is the seventh edition, where we're going to talk about healthy and effective communication in marriage. You may wonder why healthy and effective communication in marriage. Do we need to learn it? Don't we just speak? Yes, communication is important. It is with communication we exchange ideas, our thoughts, our feelings, our dislikes, our emotions, all are displayed in the process of communication. And this can either mar or make a relationship. In fact, where there is no communication, the marriage is dead. And that is why we need to learn. And at times we hurt with our words. We don't know how to speak appropriately. We are quick to retort. We are quick to speak. And all these things can begin to chip the block of love that is existing between us and our partners. And that is why we need to talk about communication. Moreover, many a times it is not what you intend saying that you say, number one. Number two, it is not what you said that the other person had. And this gives rise to misunderstandings, emotional distance, you lose your connection, and so on and so forth. And marriage can determine, the communication can determine the health, the depth of your communication can easily be used to diagnose the health of our relationship. And that is why we can improve our relationship a great deal if we improve how we communicate. So that is what we're going to do this weekend for the next 3 days. In 2 hours each day, we're going to be looking at communication. Each day has two sessions. On Friday, which is today, we're going to talk about what is communication? What are the types of communication? What are the levels of communication? What are the patterns? What are the depths, in communication? And when we know this, number one, we'll be able to look at our style, whether our style is good or not, and we can begin to adjust. And we can learn the style of our partners too, and adjust to their style of communication. Not only that, when we're talking about, levels in communication, many a times we do not get to the level where depth and intimacy, bonding happens. Our communications are superficial, and we need to know how to communicate in depth such that it establishes, a deep connection, emotional connection between us and our partner. So after that, we're going to look at effectiveness in communication. Many a times we feel that because we have spoken, the other person has heard us. Many a times we are not clear enough. We are not coherent. We are not clear. There's so much ambiguity in what we say. And that is how we're going to learn the 7 C's of effective communication. After that, we're going to look at the whys of, why people do not communicate, how emotional states and different things that can stand as a hindrance that can cause misunderstanding in our communication. So we're going to look at the misunderstandings that happen in the course of communication. And after these sessions, I want to believe that your marriage will communicate better, not only with your marital partner, but also with everybody that comes around you. So I want you to sit back, relax, listen, prepare your questions, and be prepared for a life impacting session. Once again, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming.